So for the remaining matches, both today and tomorrow, the seeding changes just a little bit. So a team coming from upper or winners is actually going to be the higher seed regardless of prior seeds. So in this match, there's going to be NAVI. So you'll get to choose Team A or Team B.
Team A.
Team A. So NAVI will be Team A, Loud, you will be Team B. So we'll start with your first ban.
Haven.
Haven. Your ban?
We ban Fracture.
Fracture. And map number 1 from NAVI.
Pearl.
Side on Pearl.
Attack.
Attack. Map number 2.
We'll do Ascent.
Ascent. Side on Ascent.
Defense.
Defense. Okay, next set of bans starting with NAVI. You have Bind, Lotus, and Split.
Yeah, Lotus.
Ban Lotus. You have Bind and Split.
We ban Split.
They ban Split, so map number 3 will be Bind, NAVI side on Bind.
I think Ivor is fine.
Wait.
Oh, defense.
Defense? Okay, we'll run through this, make sure we're all set. Okay, so let's run through this. I appreciate that. So for first set of bans, we have NAVI with Haven, Loud with Fracture. Map number 1 is Pearl with Loud on attack. Map number 2 is Ascent with NAVI on defense. Next set of bans are Lotus and Split. Map 3 Decider is Bind with NAVI on defense. All right, good luck to you both.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Well, guys, have fun. Yeah, have fun.
To gain that control. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Loud kind of control that B-long area, how they pivot off of that control, what kind of reads they're going to be making off that. And Sadhawk has been playing a lot of Breach on the other maps. So.
Seems like they're going to split that way. The Haunt's already been cleared, and they're just really aggressive up Link. Aspas has already gotten the first kills. Zipan's got a lot to deal with. CNET tucked, able to get 2 in an excellent response.
Loud not caring at all about the util that Navi hit him with. The dart getting down B-long and that knife suppressing everything. So no stars, no smokes.
To stay alive, has to draw attention and do so without losing his life in the process.
30 seconds left.
Les now has arrived. 30 seconds left. The first swing is going to be a little bit of a tag, but not much more. Les falls to his left by himself. A 1v3 will not convert as the pistol goes to NAVI.
To go recommit towards the safe side. Another split.
Here the flash pop. Shao feeling some of the pressure. There's power in numbers for Loud. Question is, how much more can they find? NAVI still have 2 members that are playing backside. Courtesy of Zipan and Tsugetsu.
Oh.
And the spam through off the C's is really nice.
Spike planted.
We've got something on our hands here, folks.
Les is heating up. And they're chasing down the guns too. This could be critical.
Let's see if they can grab any of it.
One more. Not gonna find it, but still getting the Bulldog down is...
Regress and take this fight, a little bit delayed. After the dump of utility at the beginning of the round, as the barriers drop, Angel's Guardian cleans up Sada.
That's ridiculous. Again, 2 players saved here from Navi, by the way. So they have worse weaponry in this round, for sure. And the interesting thing there is they're going for a re-clear. Normally they do that with Angel's drone.
Spike down A.
And he's just using the Guardian to take them all down instead.
We're about to have one of those vintage Angel games where he just pops off.
Boy, I hope so. Look at Les. He just got through A main to clear Art, which allows them to get on this site. But Zipan, is he aware of this angle? He is, but not aware enough. A little bit of a whiff shot there.
Angel with the dart, nothing tagged. Les playing very cautiously beneath it. That's going to be a kill onto Shao. Les is still very weak. And while Loud are making a run at this, there's still so much work that has to be done. Yeah, and it just went from bad to worse. Tui's is going to have to 1v3 if they want to pull this off, and it just got a little bit more difficult. That crossfire, the spam, it's too much to deal with.
Very confused on what the intention here is. Tui's maybe a late flank if they get the site, but they've got to get the site first.
Yeah, that's a really big if. And they're going to have to do so in the face of 4 Navi members who have full weaponry. Kawanzine has already fallen, 14 seconds left. They've got to commit to getting the spike down very soon. Shao with the spam, not landing. But it's going to be enough to reposition. I don't think they're going to get the spike down, not at this rate. Sonic's got to commit, and he can't. The pressure from Angel was just too much. And there's just not going to be enough time. What a chaotic round. 2 Cloudbursts out to obscure vision. CNED's still healthy. The fact that he survived as long as he has is massive because he continued to make plays.
They're so scared. Plant's still not down, Doug.
CNED's going to be able to feast if they continue to wait. Les finally cleans him up. Numbers in favor of Loud, although less weak, just 5 HP. But the spike planted, you see if there's any utility that's going to dump up on top of it. Zipan's going to get cleaned up. Kalanzin gets both.
And we might get early picks again.
Oh,
Down
what a
hard.
trap!
There's a dash.
The flash and the Haunt.
Spike down mid.
Both Jets activated knives and dashed into mid. And we come through with Loud actually behind in this one, despite getting the first kill.
That was so mad. Hopefully we get a good look at that one more time because that was just so fast. But through the quiet, CNED still has his blades. Aspas not nearly as fortunate. Rolling Thunder online for Loud still.
They have to start being able to get success with these dry walks, and
Oh, that's not the success they were looking for.
that's not the way to do it, no.
And that's another instance in which Sadak dies with the Rolling Thunder. Mind you, they haven't really had the opportunity to execute with it, but
The dart for the spam, oh my goodness, Tui's in trouble there.
instantly cleared. Sugetsu hasn't, however. He's still playing backside. Now understanding some of the presence. Angel with the Hunter's Fury. Not going to tag on anyone, but it was enough to bait it out. Just the tap. Now where do they go from here? Ults, or excuse me, Spike still in the hands of Les.
This smoke is
30
going to fade from a
seconds
CNED.
I mean, you're pushing into this 4-player defense. Well, 3 now.
Still haven't planted.
And there's still so much to do. I mean, Tui swings into a high-low that you wouldn't be expecting in a situation like that, and it's so miserable to deal with. Les, you've been good, but man, the blades from CNED are just too much. Where do they go from here? How do Navi find a way out from this? As it seems like Angel's going to be the late lurk, but Les is ready for it. Angel's just quicker on the draw. 3 on the round for him. And surely if you're Loud, you cut your losses. You don't continue into this.
They have breach ult, they're going to use it. Looks like maybe off the stun, maybe off a kill.
This is just so difficult to deal with. And yeah, Angel with 4. Zipan gets the last.
Yeah, but Sugetsu's alone, so if they continue to follow up on this, he's going to have to pull out a multi-kill with nothing.
Get 2, 1.
Where's the trade?
Easy enough. That aftershock is going to help. What? Oh, the gravity wall is the only thing that stopped him from getting a 3rd.
But again, people peeking ahead. They had that aftershock prep the entire time. Tui's and Sadak literally util out, so when I asked where's the trade, it's not coming. But yet they're still peeking.
Angel with a glowing Vandal looking to add on to it, and he does. Expectations, and I mean, it's a game that is often decided by form on the day. And right now, it just seems like Loud are still in bed, man. Other than Les. Les really seems to be the only bright spot in an otherwise brutal start for Loud.
That's interesting too, because yeah, they're getting rounds because of the heroics.
Yep.
And love this. Just closing this out very easily, putting the Cosmic Divide up, checking exactly what he's going to do, waiting for that pull to come out. He could play off this very well, though.
Tui, is you going to 1v2 this? Take it around? Oof.
Come now, come on. Diffuse, diffuse.
Have to be aware. They're going to go for the defuse, though.
They're not concerned for it at all. They're just turning their attention towards the side, and it's going to work out. Zipan's already gotten it halfway.
Yeah, the Gravel didn't come out in time. Navi!
Les, the spam there cleans up 1, but still so much to do. Did he buy enough time? It's so close. 0.64. The kill comes through at the end, as does the defuse for Navi.
Off of a Cosmic Divide. That will ruin the Belong player's ability to play into this.
Oh, I mean, it's done if they get that. Final boss down, Aspas 68 HP, still playing backside. Valentine close by. The swing out, and Zipan and Xiao get both. A 3v2 here. Cena taking a lot of damage, and there's the Cosmic Divide that you were just referring to. They have to push ahead of it, but they don't know that Cena's in the smoke. First shot goes wide, but it buys time. It's a distraction.
They don't know
Nothing
they're
but
off.
a fade. They have to face check it. A 1-for-1. Tui swings through and gets Loud the 4th. Scatter and rotate over towards B. Nightfall dropped. It's going to hit what? 1, 2. Zipan just dropped Aspas as he was dashing into his face. 2 members of Loud already down. Loud, Navi, oh my gosh. They just got obliterated by Navi. Prime game.
And they head right back towards this split with the drone coming in, forcing these players close.
Oh, what a snap from Aspas. Tui's able to get a second. That was clean. Angel, where are you going, bub? Sight's behind you. You have the spike. Go looking for the fight. Go get the spike down.
Oh, well, it's actually considering.
For NAVI, or is it a problem? Down in numbers, completely surrounded, as you were mentioning, leaving Angel by himself. Currently top fragging on the server and looking for more magic. 91 HP, the classic does not connect as Loud get the pistol.
While they defend the back of site.
And you are absolutely right. They're not intent on trying to play this down long. They want to take the fight out onto the site. They want to scrap with what Loud have to offer. The dumping of utility backside is Loud. Bless pushes into it. In the nano gets two. And now they swing back out. Angel continuing to frag. Hey, the guy really is in rare form today. It's just a tap, though. That gravity wall's good. And they have so many different angles they can peek out from. This is far from a done deal.
They're going to get half already?
I don't think they're going to be able to. That's big from Aspas.
Span.
He's going to have to hold this the whole way because time is short. He's going to have to get it, and he can't! 0.6! Les has joined him, though. Perhaps that will be enough.
Oh, through the smoke.
I mean, the reinforcements instantly dealt with. Instantly disabled. 3 rifles, though, for Loud here. In a 3v4, Shao in a really comfortable position. Zipan is 2. This just seems like another lockout from NAVI. He's just gonna have to 1v4 to keep this interesting, and he just can't.
No way to get through that smoke.
There's one of the flashes they were looking to avoid. You see the repositioning, a clean shot out from Sadak.
And they just want to go down to Spike now. Not give any more ults. Sugetsu could be a guy. He does fall, does get his lockdown up. And Aspas picks up a weapon, so.
Timing on the knife, and that's what draws out the fault line and pops a little bit of what they have. But CNET pushing forward, backside. Les is the one who's going to have to challenge, but he's flashed. He can't see a thing. What a setup from Zipan. And then you've got the ult out from Angel. This is beautiful. The Rolling Thunder's going to cause serious problems, though. Did they burn the clock too low? Look at CNET. He's got behind enemy lines. Only one found. 4 seconds left. They've got to commit to getting the spike plant down. They do.
Oh.
Angel and Shao left alone in a 2v3. And do they know Shao's position? Could he single-handedly secure the round? Could he single-handedly get NAVI to map point? Will they clear him? Do they know? The fault line, they're aware. Calentine on the swing. The fault line causes problems. Angel left by himself.
Still tough to flush him out, and he's repositioning.
That glowing Vandal's gonna have to find so much more value, and it just can't. So get to the late lurk. Angel has his dart online. Keep an eye on that. The drone's the first thing out. You see the cloud burst. The knife back sight to make sure no one's back there, and you see the dart lit up too easy. He had no shot. Aspas, though, trying to be able to control things with the op. The site is still lost, and the spike is still planted.
Oh, Angel's dead.
You're right, but CNET once again with the counter, the blades. Find success. How did Loud get into this? Perhaps waiting for the Cosmic Divide to expire before they pounce. The flash and the haunt to provide some cover, still cleared though.
CNET needs to get value off of Shao's life. In fact, Shao finds the time to get out, so. That's a spam from Sonic, he just jumps up.
That is outrageous. Shao hasn't had a clutch moment for a while. He very well maybe do that gravity wall, gets the first, the second out on the Les was so close, but just he was by himself too. There's really no setup here unless he takes a step back, and there's a cross with 2Es, and there it is! CNET falling, spamming through the smoke is 2Es as he looks for another, but the counter from Zipan is clean. They're trying to tuck tail, they're trying to get away, and there is no exit. Kawanzin stops him in their tracks. Already dropped the Nightfall. You want to keep the lockdown if you can. 13 seconds left. They're going to commit to getting the spike down, and it falls apart. That 2v4 was just too much. Kawanzin, with you're not going to have that for the counter on the lockdown.
Aspas is real in trouble right now. 2 players pushing down B-Long and also through Street, but he's still going to get it.
He's got blades and instantly dropped as soon as they were popped.
Stun here keeps him back for now. They need to recover the spike and get onto it.
CNET's stuck. He's dead. There's no way out, but he's got it covered.
Hello?
He's got freaking Secret Service detail.
Hello?
And they're never going to catch him. He's just on the other side of the wall. But Kawanzin and Sadak stabilized. Can Sugetsu do it by himself? A 1v1. 8 seconds left. Spike out of hand. 5 HP. The shot's not landing the first time or the second.
No time.
And there's just no time. Holy smokes.
And they're reclearing both sides at the same time in A main. Angel!
I mean, half a second. The only thing separating life from death for Angel, for NAVI.
And it's the 2 new players, too, going for a proactive play. They've got more coming.
Look at how far up Kawanzin is. You're right, Tui's is there with them. That 1-2 punch. It's a devastating duo, and can it clean them up? Seeing it's up, stabilizes for now, but now it's less. You thought you dealt with it all.
30 seconds left.
But there's more on the other side, and Les's timing is going to be gorgeous. There's no idea. They have no idea, but the pixel betrays them. A regress from Sugetsu.
All he needs to do is just buy time now. They're going to go into Aspas.
It's just contain. It's just contain. Walking into the slaughter is Sugetsu as he cannot find the space he needs. One finally dissipating. Aspas pushing forward, op in hand. Do they dare peek on the other side of the wall? Now they funnel out, it's a flood.
Time running short.
NAVI trying to hang on to the control of the situation. It's a 3v2, less than 2. He's the youngsters. The young bucks, can they do it themselves at 2v2? It's all on to Les. 89 HP, the first found, but no idea of the second. Time running short, the gravity well will certainly seal it. NAVI somehow maintain control and take map 1.
What a way to end this game. Both teams waking up.
More sense to me. I'm very happy about this.
Yeah, and one thing about Loud is, of course, Aspas and Kaunzina are playing phenomenally, but whenever I watch Loud play on Ascent, Sodhawk is one that really sticks out to me because with his KO utility,
Smoke
30
as
seconds
another
left.
countered, allowing CNED and Angel to both drop out from heaven. No real idea of what's up there. He's got the dash procced, instantly has to reposition, 67 HP, looking for another angle. Finding comfort in the confines of the smoke, and CNED with the second, very clean. I mean, this 1-2 punch of CNED and Angel might have just secured the round. They've gotten almost all of them. Holy Les! Oh, he had to get one more, and he just wasn't able to do it. The high
They will re-clear and go down mid right now. This is crazy.
Lot
In the
on
mid-round.
Les. Oh my gosh, CNED. Les tried countering at just the right time, but he was overwhelmed.
I mean, what is that from CNED? It felt like 3 bullets. Sprayed wildly. Oh my God.
Hello. Talk about wild, talk about aggressive, ambitious, and bold, but perhaps it's enough. Only one found, and oddly enough, it was the person behind. CNED still with 3, and the other 2 members from NAVI back sight. If Loud want to make a run at this with the pistols that they have in the Stinger and Tui's hands, they're going to have to do so with some ferocious velocity because reinforcements for NAVI are coming. The defense has started to rotate through spawn. They're starting to feel some of the pressure. 10 seconds left, and the spike still isn't fully out on sight. That flash is so good out from Zipan, man. How do they get through this? The sheriffs are working. Sugetsu feeling some of the pressure. The spike not planted. The kills come through, and NAVI gets 4. Oh, that high-low. I mean, that high-low and the one-way is just too much. Angel's not able to find any value as Loud barrel through the defenses of NAVI.
CNED's trying to re-peek into this. He's so active, but the drone's still up, and he's tagged by it.
Laughing in the face of danger. Pure
He bought
disrespect.
time, though, for Shao to get on site.
Aspas falling. Shao with a really nice haunt.
That's an instant pop there. They're going to use the Hunter's Fury to get him out of that position.
Shao's dead. Shao's so dead.
So all that work for nothing.
Sugetsu's gone re-aggressing, and he might find the timing on Les. He's
Oh!
gonna find the timing on the flank! They bowled that utility out, and Sugetsu almost gets a second!
But Tui's TP still maintains the space. They just got to get through, and they do. It's the sort of thing that you look for some extra success as they push me.
Holy aggression! I mean, the haunt found everyone. Fortunate for them, it was just 1 kill.
Yeah, but it's gained so much space in mid at the same time.
What-
Smoke and tiles.
I mean, look at this crossfire. Sugetsu's here, Les is dead. They had seen it to help in case things got too messy, and that Nightfall's gonna hit them all. The C's too, they've got the Prowlers, they can't get out.
They're so low.
They're so heavily suffocated by NAVI. The defense does not relent as NAVI get 5.
So he's basically flashing them from behind.
It's different variation on this Shark's attack pounce, but the thing is, it was just Les who was over there. He's already fallen. The rest of Loud towards A. Aspas is already out on site. He's gonna have to turn that flash. They know where he is. Epic cleans him up, and it's once again a slaughter. Another Prime Gaming flawless through for NAVI. You'll take those. Look at that deep smoke. They want to push
They
up.
blocked the flash, though.
They're so aggressive into this, and they have no idea that Zipan's here. And you've got CNED, who's there too. The flash out to swing, but what? What a response from Loud.
Player standing.
Perhaps finding comfort in desperation.
That's a big blunder there from NAVI. Might give
Just up by himself.
That's Dash still.
Spam out through the door, and he legged Sadak 5 HP. I mean, he's beaten, he's battered, but he swings out with the classic and he's flashed. Nobody can see a thing, but CNED falls. 10 seconds left. Loud established control, not just of the site, but Tui's puts his foot down mid. What can Zipan do? Nothing. Loud
forced up, so they're using the lockdown, but there's not much behind this.
And Xiao just playing within inches of his life and ultimately finds his demise nonetheless. How do Navi funnel out from this? Can they funnel out from this?
Look at Les, he's gotten all the way up market too. This is a flank possible, especially with this paranoia. He could even start to run if he wants to.
Yeah, but Angel's on a flank too. Angel's on a flank, CNED's playing up on switch.
And CNED thinks he's cleared close logs right now. Instead, it's a player in the market who can end everything.
Les is gonna do it on his own, isn't he? By himself. First shot a little bit labored, but finally meets its mark. Meanwhile, Aspas joining in on it. Les with 2 on the round, the third around the wall. Sugetsu cleans it up. He's gonna have to do it on his own. And yet again, Navi crumbles.
Tui's has a crucial job to clear a main here. And that's what they're really careful of right now.
The timing on it's interesting because they're funneling out without having fully cleared it. Maybe hoping to catch a timing on someone who might be there, but Zipan with 4 HP, down in hell, trying to stay alive. 10 seconds left on them to get the spike down. And it's all gone their way. Xiao left in a 1v3.
Info TP to try to catch him, which dodges the knife, but they should know he's in tree.
I mean, Cohen's here with the Odin on the other side. Safety valves in place.
One way, just at the perfect time.
Yeah, I mean, such a frustrating situation to be in as a player. To realize there is no wiggle room. There is no way to take an advantage. It's another round for Loud, and we're tied at 6. 2-player setup out from Loud. I love this from Sadak, just an aid to delay, right? Not even interested in taking the fight, knowing how long Navi have burned the clock.
There's 3 players on this.
It's going to be a bloodbath. They're all fighting on the site. The only 2 that aren't close by are the spike holders. Of course, CNED swinging around, trying to find one. He does. On spots, Cowanzine up high, too. It's just too much. It's just too much. Oh, that hurt.
That's massive.
Talk about finding value. Xiao just went down, and he was the healthiest one of the bunch.
Yeah. I mean, this much damage early in the eco round spells disaster for it. Really reduces the chances. So all these little chip damage setups that Cowanzine is playing on this site, working really nice.
More than just a chip there on Angel.
CNED's behind him at this point.
Uh-oh. They might pull this off. CNED's gonna have to continue to be massive. Zipan's there to help. They've gotten out onto the site. They've left Sugetsu to control B.
That's a Bulldog too.
And that's where Sadak is going.
Sugetsu's completely unaware though.
He's got a classic. He's not healthy. I mean, he's dead. He's done.
Yeah, still though.
Bulldog for CNED, you're right.
And the flash as well from Zipan, so they can definitely make a play off of this. Both back site though. And that knife cancels all of that.
And the paranoia, they go in behind it, surely. You hear the nade out from Sadak. But that was a little shallow. I think that was intended to go backside. There's the flash, there's the swing. It's just 1 left. Can Sadak do it on his own? No! CNED with the...
Anybody get suppressed there by that knife? No. Throwing cross map from Sadak. That is the cue for them to go.
Les has a Vandal here, the only one that's standing. Aspas has shown up with the Marshall, currently smoked off.
Big
Oh
dart.
my goodness, they're all lit up! And he preserves life. They've got a shot at this. It might just all be Les, but that might be enough. Turning the flash, looking for another, and it connects. Only Sugetsu standing. A 1v4 if he wants to win this round. And he's certainly healthy enough to do it, but he does not have enough time. He cannot ping-pong back his way into the round. As a master to go for it. They've got the money. They have the resources.
Oh, that dart clears all of sight. It's only 1 on site at Xiao.
Surely you get spammed, right? Yeah, you're dead.
And now they know about the rest. What's going on here? Angel's gonna peek out.
Ill-advised. I mean, Cena trying to hold one side, but there's too much pressure coming in elsewhere. He's got blades. Does he pop them?
Do they know where he is?
Does he
he's
go?
somewhere else?
Does he go? The op shot misses. The blades get popped, and it's too late. First smoke. Sadak. That nade is going to cause a little bit of trouble, but Cenit's already out. Angel has joined him, using him like a duelist.
Spike down A.
I'm looking for the timing of these no commands and the lockdown. Sadak up close. He might have just ended the round right here without using anything. Look at him go.
Sadak with 4. Give him the ace. Les steals it, but it's a prime gaming. It's been lacking since Tokyo. But it seems like a return to form. Aspas with the op. The first shot just a bit wide. He's feeling a lot of pressure. We're in for something special here as the 1-2 punch is just too much.
Oh.
What's it been a chow? What?
That's the 1-2 punch. Where did that come from? So he can either go back up heaven, which is maybe what they expect, or go back here.
The nade to dissuade. Zipman, no idea. Assassination style. He tries to snap on the second. Not going to connect. Chow saves the day with 3.
First stat, which is take over the front of sight. Now they can play backside because he does it from spawn.
I mean, NAVI may have everything they could possibly want. And they've got Sugetsu swinging around. They're going to have to deal with him, and he's just baiting them out, man. Using himself as a carrot on a stick, dangling, drawing attention. But it may not be enough. They've gotten their way out. It's going to be a 2v2. Sadak upgrading a weapon. Zipan trying to dance around. The flick almost lands.
He's got a stick.
Needs to be clutch. He needs to cause problems, and he does! Shao with the Red Bull clutch to get NAVI 9.
There's no way. Perfect weapon. And he just doesn't get the kills. How does he not get that on a Shao? He's literally in his smoke, as close as you can be.
I mean, I would have loved to have seen Aspas POV there. And the knife tagged him, so they should know where he is. The op, not finding its mark. That nade is going to cause some problems. Seeing it down to 38 HP, and he's dealt with. Remember, you still have to deal with Sugetsu. And now he finds the right moment to strike. The barrage of bullets not connecting. But Loud finding space. Angel having to clutch for NAVI. And he's not going to do it. Loud's going to get the defuse.
Sadak has his ult right now with 37 seconds. He's not popping it for some reason.
Patience on it. There it is. That's the cue. They've got the lockdown to buy time.
This gets
NAVI,
space deep.
once again, burning the clock.
They forgot about the lockdown!
Sadak clears it out.
How do they get in now?
I don't think they can. It's just 3 left. There's still 2 members of Loud on site. And in very NAVI fashion, they burn the clock all the way down, and maybe not a moment too soon. Less than 2 is the youngster stay alive, but Sugetsu with another massive play. Can Tui's 1v2 to take us to bind? Tui's creeping around, keeping his position quiet, keeping it secure, keeping it safe. And NAVI wisely not giving him a fight. They're going to force him to make a play.
He's coming for it, though.
Tui's spotting just an elbow of the first, closing the door, baiting the fight.
He might get half off that no.
No, it's just a tap. The door's been broken. Tui's in a seemingly impossible situation. He's already gotten 1, waiting for the swing on the second. The turret, 7 bullets. Will it be enough? They don't connect. They don't connect. And Sugetsu's just gonna be able to spam his way through. Oh my gosh, no, not like this. He pushes out. He's already gotten it to half. It's a whirling dervish. He gets the kill, but the defuse is not gonna come through.
Actually go down from Tui's as well. Still gonna set up for the execute now that Sugetsu's joined them. They have this fatal.
CNET has a judge. A judge in Blades.
Oh, he could easily make something happen with that.
Oh, Sonic's ahead of it!
He has a judge too!
What a play from the leader! But Angel on the counter. A 4v4, his kills go back and forth, tit for tat. He's gonna try to escape. Tui's falls. Less on the swing. It's all Sugetsu. He's been a hero. My goodness, he's gotten him here by himself, but it will not happen again. We turn attention to bind.
KO and Breach, he's going to be like a pseudo-initiator where he has these smokes to make space, but also the paranoia for retakes and getting into the bomb sites. He actually has a lot of tools as like a controller/initiator player, and I think he's going to be very aggressive on this Omen role.
He can also act as kind of a second dive agent, teleporting into his own smokes. To
No
help.
value if you're playing up there if you zip on.
Dude, I mean, look at the site. Nobody can see anything. It's all just green and gray and everything smoked, everything covered. Tui's finding space in showers, Less finding space on site, and Loud finding the round.
In a moment where the smokes fade, they find clarity. A ridiculous clap back after it looked like...
I mean, they're all lined up in towards short. You've got Angel, who's close by, though, cleaning up the first. Galvantine falls. Aspas waiting for the challenge, and Angel snappy with it. They get the spike down, though. Sadak was the only one who had control of the right side, but they still have the utility of less that they can play around.
Yeah, Tumali's time is taken away, but they're going to get pushed here very fast, so will he be able to get those off, and will they make a difference? Because I don't see an orb on the spike.
Les has to be cautious. He gets the first, tries to snap onto the second. Angel with 3 on the round 2. He's swinging for it.
Not half.
Spotting one more. Shao's going to have to pick up the work that was not accomplished. He's gotten it 3/4 of the way. He's just going to be able to stick it the whole time. Angel was the protection of 4K as Navi get on the board.
That's another
30 seconds
8
left.
seconds. They won't be able to execute.
I don't know that they're going to find much here with Aspas' ult either. Does he dare clear below him? No, he doesn't. Sugetsu drops him from below. Zipan trying to help control what's happening in Hookah, and so far not good. 13 seconds left, though the spike is not in hand. I mean, Tui's is alive, but he can't get to it.
Yeah, it's top Hookah.
That could have been disaster, but they're going to try to crunch. They're going to try to crunch. Angel's going to swing it from door with the utility out. CNET pushes in with his ult, though. Angel getting it with the ult, too.
Meanwhile, they lose control of lamps in front sight, though, so gonna potentially give up a spike plant. No, this is spam!
Oh, he was not deep enough.
That smoke gives so much room there for that to happen. Sadak needs to be a lot more careful.
CNET looking to be more electric with the finger guns and scale up in a position you wouldn't be expecting. Hit still in play. Kalanzine with the Bucky. Going aggressive. I mean, if they can continue to play around the pit, they're going to have a shot at this.
CNET tries to punish off the backside.
That's another. That's another. Sugetsu's on his own. Seeker's invested.
They know he's off with that.
He's been so clutch. He's gotten it down to 1, and it's the most difficult one to deal with. That's going to allow a lot of room to work. The orbital strike back sight to clear things out, and they wanted to push CNET into a space where he had to take the fight. Les still falls, but Tui's on the counter.
The showstopper came out while CNET was fighting. This is holding space for Zipan there.
They've got to be careful. Aspas and Sadak are the only 2 that remain, and Sugetsu's on the flank. He's got him crunched in, and if he takes long, there is no exit. They have to go forward. Sadak has ult. He could maybe flip the map, but Aspas would be left alone.
Player standing.
Trying to clear backside. Aspas falls. Sadak by himself.
30 seconds
So many
left.
angles to consider, so many things to clear, and just none of them found. The paranoia out too.
The battle of the IGLs.
Xiao's the only one not fully believing. Oh, he takes a step back, but he got his. He got the kill.
What?
Sadak was trying to flip the map. Opportunistic timing from Angel, and a kill gifted. They're still going to try to get out. They're still going to try to get the spike down, but they've got the orbital strike they have to deal with. They've got the Seekers.
Is there going to be a flood, though?
13 seconds left.
That Molly denies the flood. They could definitely get this plant unless there's a spam from CNET.
But what else do they have?
No!
There's no way.
That was a millisecond.
Angel with 3. Aspas holding the line. Les, the first one, snappy. Aspas on the second.
Sugetsu needs to drop the wall for Angel right now.
It's like they're trying to plug holes on a sinking ship. By themselves, each wall bleeding further and further as Les gets it to a 1v2, and it's too much.
Into that teleporter.
2 ults invested.
Oh!
Aspas finding one onto Zipan.
That could have been 2, too.
They still haven't established U-Haul control, though.
Yeah, but just mauling them off. They've got them contained. Aspas gonna go for it.
Is he aware of the second? Yeah, the pre-fire, but Sugetsu wins the duel out anyway. Les couldn't join in. They couldn't pinch him. But they maintain control. Satisfied with what they have, Les drops the pit to secure it even further. But Angel pushing forward, walking into his death as Les snaps onto 3. And the loud crowd find a thread to pull on.
Yeah, look at that as well. Sadak trying to flash off the... Ooh.
He's overwhelmed, but he's playing inside of the smoke. Remember, he still has a judge, and from that distance, nothing is dealt.
And that smoke way too obvious what's going on, especially once you
Yeah.
hear him jump out of Hookah.
Spike planted.
And now Sadak actually has this flash to secure the round. He can just flash out Hookah when they run out if he wants.
He might just mow him down by himself. He's already dealt with the duelist.
They don't need it anymore.
Nope.
A flood attempt, quickly stemmed.
Toxins going up.
Sugetsu with a nice one on with the Sheriff onto Kawanzin, looking for the second. A little bit of damage dealt, 35 HP amongst the two remaining members, and it very quickly dissipates.
And they've swapped the lurk to Tui's in this case. Down bathroom, he had massive success in other rounds. With that up.
Pushed off the angle, the second one falls. Less and Aspas with openers towards A. Zipan surrounded, an aid at his feet. The molly too, the floor is lava, got the satchel away. Ned looking for it with the ult. He's not going to find any value either.
Yeah, Sadak with a nice way to TP across the way where CNED is holding. Easily forces a crossfire from Loud.
Loosen up.
Still chances.
Albeit slight, but they are there. You're absolutely right.
And Tui's might get lurked on here where he just re-lurked through. Oh no, what is this
That's
name?
going to hurt. Is it going to kill him? It forces out the swing. He gets the kill, but no real idea that there's someone else there.
And Tui's has walked all the way through Lamp, so now they should know what's going on. He's either close bath or down short.
Sugetsu's been so clutch. A 1v2 clutch in a situation like this, no. And for the first time in the series, you're right.
CNED has one stun.
Oh, they've smoked so much. Oh my gosh.
How is he aware?
He was just so aggressive. But you're right, Tui's was ready.
It's a great path, but Tui's, I mean, contains and maintains control of the back of sight. Angel's gonna try to dive in it and gets punished. Loud, full control on this retake.
They may not give up a single inch here. Only a few members to take damage, really just Sadak. And he's the first one on the fight with CNED on the other side. Aspas falls, CNED with reposition, no. Clothesline drop, they're overwhelmed. Loud pushing back, and Shao cannot hold.
Traditional one.
Whew.
Sadak's gotta be careful. He has the opportunity to walk back Lamps there. That's twice. He's kind of lackadaisically walking across an angle.
They're making something out of this. NAVI have gotten two, but the hard work still left to do. Tui's with three! Avoiding disaster. Surely what that would have been. But they're not out of the woodworks yet. NAVI have gotten the spike down, and they've both upgraded weapons.
Aspas is so slow here to be able to help out less.
It's equal footing, a Spectre and a Bulldog on each side. CNED healthy, Sugetsu not nearly as fortunate. But that hasn't mattered in the past. Will it matter here? The Roomba detecting the first. Onus on Loud to reestablish control. The nade to provide some cover, and they double swing into it. Aspas saves it after Sugetsu gets it down to a 1v1. Or he has no armor, excuse me, it's a glass cannon. He's gonna have to satchel out. He was too aggressive, he was too bold with it. And NAVI punish. Pounce as they find the best target they possibly could. And CNED scaling forward. He's taken over the site, he's taken over the round. And he's far from done. Kawanzin by himself, feeling some of the pressure.
Wonder Loud gonna be able to respond to that. They just walked through the orb.
Oh, the flash wasn't deep enough, but Kawanzin,
He's stuck now though.
utility out. Can he try to find a way? He gets the first. It was free. Last on the swing, Angel's dead, and with that goes the spike. Aspas looking for one with the ult. He tried to get high ground, but it's Les who stabilizes.
What a shutdown. Angel tries to go through the orb, but that was ill-advised. Molly comes through. Aspas is there in time with a nade. Everybody vulnerable.
Of course, it's Les. It's just Aspas on the site by himself. There's help from Kawanzin, yeah, sure. There's help from Tui, sure, and that's the biggest one.
Sugetsu's way close here.
Angel dealt with. The pit could be everything. A snap from Sugetsu is clean.
If he fell there, that round opens up for Loud.
I mean, it very well still may. They're down in numbers though, and Tui's is weak. Les repositioning and joining in on the fun. The flash is there. You see some of the spam through the pit.
Dropped the pit?
They dropped it.
Wasn't covering the spike.
They want to take the fight straight up. And that seems to have been the best possible decision. Unlock Zipan to get to. Tui's falls. NAVI get another. They've got to be careful on this because if a retake is the attempt, you've got a couple of players playing too close.
This isn't working out for NAVI. They're kind of stunning themselves, but...
Sadak arrived.
Did he just
I think he just ulted in, yeah.
He ulted into the smoke.
With the judge. Les still trying to hold him back as Les gets two. Sadak with another. Upgraded weapon success found. Shao left alone as Les gets three. They may be right. That smoke, the molly at its feet. They're going to try to flood out onto the site if they can, but it's a bit labored.
3 players here.
And now it starts to flow, and they've managed to get openings. They've managed to get the space that they're looking for. Ascent gets 2.
And there's not even a gun here for Sadak to pick up through the TP because they weren't challenging this space. Again, playing for delay. Really look to Aspas here.
Oh. CNET spotted, no utility to help clear him out. The flash as he gets across. CNET staying alive.
Ooh.
Sadak wanting to make a play. Remember, he's got a judge. He's got smoke at his feet. He can tuck into. Actually spams in and onto Angel. Repositioned. Weapon grabbed. It's only CNET. A 1v1 and Sadak wins it out.
All loud all day here. How does he manage to do that? Angel saw his foot and then got led to the face. Just crazy how clutch this man is right now. 40 seconds, still a possibility of pivoting, and we have mirrored ults here. Tui's can delay if he wants.
Spike planted.
But he opts not to. Zipan on the plant. The ult still in hand is NAVI punching back. They've gotten a couple of jabs. And that cross might just be enough. Unless Kawanzin can counter. No. Tui's left by himself. And it's a prime gaming flawless for NAVI. Take the space. Aspas, trigger aching for the touch. And it's just a bit off. He's gonna ult, he's gonna go forward. Oh, he gets CNED!
They're pivoting back to B!
Sadak with the judge and the second kill found! Is he gonna try to ult out? Yeah, he's going to safety, he's going to elbow. Oh, but he stayed!
The cancel!
Sadak with the play! The savior for Loud! And now 13 seconds left, Shao and Sugetsu with so much to do, and all they can do is watch as the clock ticks away. The bell inevitably ringing, but they managed to get the spike down. Shao 1v4, no! We've had the thrill in Manila, the rumble in the jungle, the slugfest in the shrine goes the way of Loud!
The 2022 champions live another day and make it to playoffs right here. As always, I'm joined by Sadak. Everybody give it up for Sadak! With a very close series against NAVI. And my first question for you is, you've made it to 6 international events. The core of NAVI also made it to all those events and qualified for those events, but it's the first time that you two face each other. What were your expectations for this match?
We knew it's going to be a really hard match for sure. Those guys are amazing, really talented. So yeah, it was expected to be really hard for sure.
And one of the things that you've also talked about is since that Masters Tokyo, the team was really working on the mental, making sure everybody was in that right place, right time. And for today, when it's a match that is this close, 13-11 in every single one, what are some of the things that you started applying to make sure that it went your way?
Well, for sure, we didn't give up at the moment. Like, even though in Pearl we didn't manage to close it out, I think it was really close, and that's thanks to all the psychological job we've been doing. So I'm really happy for that, and I'm really happy that we show all that we've been working and bring here.
One of the things that you've been working on is that triple controller that we got to see in Vine. Can you tell me about that? How did that come to be?
I mean, I miss Chamber for sure. Chamber, I'm so sorry, Chamber. But Omen is useful in other ways, so we thought it was going to be even better for this kind of matchup, so yeah.
Okay, and I got one more question for you. Every single time that we have one of these interviews, everybody says who they want to face, who's going to be that one team in playoffs that they want to go against. For you, who is that one team?
Bring anyone. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. Whatever we play against, it's going to be fine for us, for sure.
Okay. We're excited to see what's going to happen in playoffs for Loud. Thank you so much, Sadak, for the interview. We're going to send it back to you guys.
The spike planted. You see if there's any utility that's going to dump up on top of it. Zipan's going to get cleaned up. Kawanzin gets both. how do Navi find a way out from this? As it seems like Angel's going to be the late lurk, but Les is ready for it.
Maybe off the stun, maybe off a kill.
Yeah, Angel with 4. Zipan gets the last. Nightfall dropped. It's going to hit what? 1, 2? 2 members of Loud already down. Navi, oh my gosh, they just got obliterated. Navi somehow maintain control and take map 1. The rest of Loud towards A. Aspas is already out on site. He's going to have to turn that flash. They know where he is. Epic cleans him up, and it's once again a slaughter. Les is going to do it on his own, isn't he? Meanwhile, Aspas joining in on it. Les with 2 on the round, the third around the wall, and yet again, Navi crumbles.
I'm looking for the timing of these no commands and the lockdown. Sadak up close. He might have just ended the round right here without using anything. Look at him go.
Sadak with 4. We turn attention to bind. But Angel pushing forward, walking into his death as Les snaps onto 3, and the Loud crowd goes nuts. Navi have gotten 2. But the hard work still left to do. 2Es with 3! Onus on Loud to reestablish control. The nade to provide some cover, and they double swing into it. Aspas saves it. The best target they possibly could. And CNET scaling forward. He's taken over the site. He's taken over the round.
Nice, guys. Insane. Good entry.
He ulted into the smoke.
With the judge. Les still trying to hold him back as Les gets 2. Shao left alone.